In this feature-length film, we are going to show you what it's like to spend an entire week on a charter yacht cruising around Croatia. Croatia is one of the best cruising grounds in the world, and we are excited to show you some of our favorite spots. We explored World War II caves, some of the best dining in Croatia, and of course the beautiful Mediterranean Sea and my beautiful crew.
Cold Septembers, the distances we covered, the fist fights.
It was an action-packed week with so many beautiful places to explore. So if you want to know what it's like to cruise around Croatia, stay tuned to this channel and make sure you're subscribed.
The first time that it's scarred, embarrass yourself for someone, crying like a child, and the boy you kicked Tom's head in still bugs me now. That's the thing, it lingers and claws you when you're down.
We flew in to Split, Croatia. We had a van set to take us about 20 minutes to the marina.
We made it to Croatia.
Too scared to hit him, but I would hit him in a heartbeat now. That's the thing with anger, it begs to stick around.
We made it to the marina, which is the Navigare yachting base, where we'd be chartering our boat. Croatia is one of the most popular sailing destinations in the world, and so there were a ton of charter yachts on the dock. We had 7 boats in our flotilla chartered with Navigare. Between the 7 boats, we had about 40 people in our fleet. It was going to be a fun week. All right, guys, welcome to our boat for the week here in Croatia. We're having a flotilla here in Navigare. I believe we have 7 boats. I thought we had 6. We have 7 boats, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We do these a couple times a year with our patrons and viewers and everything. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so for when we announce the next one. Probably it's not. Next one's not gonna be till January, but we'll have more information on that at some point. But I want to give you, before we get loaded up in the boat and everything and everybody gets made a mess, I want to give you a tour of the boat. So the boat we're on is a 2022 Beneteau First 53. So this is the more performance line of sailing from Beneteau. So it's the first series is, it's lighter, it's faster, has the more higher end components and everything. Plus it's a bit more luxury, like it's got all powered winches and bow thruster and all these other things that make it a really comfortable boat to sail and everything. So I'm going to give you a quick and dirty tour right now. The boat has a fold-down transom, makes it easy for boarding, and then a dinghy garage to store the dinghy. Of course, when you put the dinghy in the garage, you have to disconnect the motor. It also has twin helms with carbon fiber steering, electric winches, and a bow thruster. The main sheet does run through the center of the cockpit, but that's to be expected. It is more of a performance yacht. The decks are teak, which made me a little concerned they might get a little hot, but it does have a captain's quarters forward. Heading down into the salon, it has a U-shaped galley, a dining area, and a settee. It has a pretty good sized refrigerator. Aft, there are 2 identical cabins, and they share a head. Forward, there's a nice full beam main cabin. On one side is a head, and the other side a shower. The girls should be back with their shopping momentarily, and then we are going to meet up with the rest of the flotilla crews, kind of say hi and everything, get a meet and greet and do all that, and then we are going to get moving. So I got to charge this camera and start getting things ready. You ladies ready?
We're ready.
First impressions of the boat, go.
Beautiful. I like it. I like it. It feels spacious and
elegant, fancy.
An actual salon.
We can breathe.
There you go. All right, let's do it. We got to go to a meeting. We headed down the dock to a restaurant where we were having our flotilla meeting. We had a pretty good crew. Between the 7 boats in the flotilla, we had almost 50 people. We started a chat for our captains and crew and then mapped out our route. All right, thanks for coming, guys. Thank you.
Okay, wine has been opened. We are about to take off. Cheers! Cheers!
Are you ready to go?
I am. Let's do it. The
right.
suspense is killing me.
All right, we're not going very far. It's only about 7 miles and it's already almost 5. So I'm going to start the generator now just to so we keep the air conditioning going on here because it's hot. And we're going to a marina, so we're plugging in, keep it cool. So that's what we're doing. And then you ready to get off?
Yes, I'm ready to get off.
The dock.
Yes, also off the dock.
Oh, also off the dock. Okay.
I started the engines, disconnected the shore power, and we were ready to go. Alina was on the bow, ready to disconnect our mooring line.
Oh, shit. Shit, what?
Okay, go ahead now.
It's already released.
So it's got electronic throttles, which I get. I mean, like all the new boats are doing that because it's just so much simpler. You run a network cable up here and then you have it. I get why it works and it's probably a better system, but you get no mechanical feel back in it. So like you just don't feel it. It's kind of like fly-by-wire versus like having a throttle that you connect to. So, but anyway, we're on our way.
We were off the dock and headed out. There wasn't much wind and it was a short journey, so we were motoring. You couldn't ask for a better day on the water.
If you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play.
As we neared the marina, we set the boat up for med mooring.
Forget the rush you're in and find a good song.
This is the best cheese I've had in like weeks.
Relax and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time.
Judith picked up our sand line to take it to the bow, and Alina threw in our mooring line.
Log on to the fire. Because it's a beautiful day.
We tied onto the seawall, connected our port side sand line, and we were set.
And come on, let's play.
You have your guns?
Spinach this morning.
Yeah? I see that. What's his name? Popeye the Sailor Man? Sailor Man. Doo doo.
It's me. Bing bing. Maybe Bobby can edit some little yoked
Oh, for sure.
biceps on me.
For sure.
When traveling with a beautiful crew, you gotta have a beautiful place to dock, and this place was no exception. We were at the small but beautiful port of Milna. After some relaxing, the ladies were getting pretty for dinner. When they were ready, it was about a 10-minute walk to go meet up with the rest of the Flotilla crews for dinner. I love walking through these small Mediterranean towns. It's a completely different feeling than sailing in the Caribbean. Our restaurant was on a hill with a beautiful view of sunset. Like a lot of places in the Med, they specialize in seafood.
Hey, thank you guys for coming out to the Flotilla.
Hey, thanks for having us.
It's only day one. We got a long day ahead of us. So.
It's me, your favorite.
Go easy on the wine tonight, guys. Until we get back to the boats and then go hard.
There we go.
Cheers. Salud.
I don't even have
We had a great time at dinner and hanging out with the other Flotilla crews.
That is some of the best food I've ever had. That was some of the best fish I've.
It really was.
Really.
Yeah,
Did you get these?
I've had a lot of fish.
was amazing. I've been like
5 stars. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, it's
2
really
hours.
They don't feed me over here. To struggle. So they call me a shovel.
Darling, you're with me, always around me. Only love, darling, I feel you under.
All right, I think we're the last Flotilla boat here. Everybody else is moving on already. Our plan is today we're going to head over to Vis, which I believe is about 20 miles or so. And then we are going to raft up maybe or just anchor and swim for a bit. And then head into town by 3. We got to be there by 3 to make sure we get our reservation at the marina. Apparently, you know, it's pretty packed here with people sailing around. So you got to get to your marinas early here. Otherwise, they give your reservation away.
The rest of the crew was sleeping in, but Amanda was up to help me get off the dock.
Yours to keep. Wind in the shadow, well song.
Yep.
Wind in the shadow, well song.
I think it's like 15, 20 miles down to Vis. So the wind is 4.5 knots of wind. So we'll see once we get outside the island, maybe we can sail. I mean, I love this boat so far. My gripes would be that the air conditioner doesn't run to the cabins, just the salon. And I get it, it's a performance boat, but I wish they would have put a seat right here because, you know, I like to sit back here so I can like watch the controls and be ready to hop up if something happens. I need to do something if I got the autopilot on, but here I have to actually go sit up there, which minor inconvenience, but it'd be real simple to just put a seat right there. I mean, I don't see why not.
You with me, always around me. Only love, darling, I feel you under my body. Only love, give me shelter.
It was pretty calm conditions as we motored out, but we were hoping to get some sailing in.
Come on, love, watch me fall apart, watch me fall apart.
I turned the boat into what little wind there was to start raising the sails. There was only enough wind to push us along at about 3 knots. But that doesn't matter. It was a great day on the water. One of the other cats in our flotilla caught up with us, speeding along at 8 knots.
Darling, I feel you under my body. Darling, you're with me forever and always. Give me shelter, or show me heart, and watch me fall apart, watch me fall apart.
All right, everybody wave. How you like it?
I like it. We have company.
Yeah. Okay, we're sailing, but we're only doing like 3 knots, 2.5, so like we can't do this all day. But we'll relax while we're eating breakfast, and then we'll start motor sailing.
Sounds good.
Yep.
It's a nice little sail right now, I feel.
Yep.
Like we might not be moving very fast, but it feels good.
Yeah.
Eventually we had to motor sail or we would never get there. It was still a nice relaxing passage underway. It wasn't long and we were backing into Medmore at Vis. We set the lines and then put out the passerelle, and we were docked. Welcome to Vis. A couple of the other boats in our flotilla arrived right behind us to Medmore.
The girls went ahead and went to dinner, or lunch rather. We had to come make sure nobody was crashing into our boat.
Yeah, someone had to do it.
Yeah. So, and then, yeah, the rest of the flotilla is arriving now.
Nice. And we're like 8 minutes from Villa Rustica.
All right,
we're gonna have our lunch, and then after that we'll explore the town.
All right.
Ancient ruins and all.
Let's do it.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue.
We wandered through the narrow streets of Vis to find our crew for lunch.
There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze.
Hey, what's up, guys? Flotilla people started pulling up too, so that's what took so long. Yeah.
Same for me, standing by the shore.
Cute here, a little restaurant. The husband is the waiter and the wife is the chef.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool little spot. So
it's really good so far. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea.
plan for the evening is we're going to a winery, and then we're gonna find dinner here in Vis, Croatia. Pretty cool spot, nice little town. We had a bit of an emergency earlier today. One of the so we have 7 boats in the flotilla. One person had stroke-like symptoms, and the rest of their crew wasn't there, and they were out on a mooring. So they called me. So then I got the port captain to send to call an ambulance and to send a boat out to get them to bring him in. And so then they went out and brought him in, and the ambulance met us here at the dock. And then yeah, so he seemed pretty okay to me. Obviously he seemed pretty okay. He seemed like he wasn't doing too bad, so hopefully he'll have a speedy recovery. He seemed to be doing fairly well considering what it could have been, so I'm hoping that he does okay. So it's one of those things. I've been there myself, so I know how scary that can be.
Making me afraid. Dreams are not.
Okay, so good news. We were just walking to the winery where we're gonna have some wine, and which we have to go right past the hospital here. And we saw the gentleman that was having issues earlier walking out of the hospital with his wife. So he seems to be doing pretty good. They don't have the best facilities here, but they don't think it was a stroke. They think it was probably a combination of jet lag, right? Because they just traveled 24 hours, and severe dehydration just made him feel a little dizzy and off balance and stuff like that, and maybe slurring a words or two or a little bit. So yeah, everybody had some drinks yesterday, and so some drinking yesterday, some dehydration, and some jet lag. Yeah, I could probably be. I've been there. So all right, well. So I'm running back to the boat real quick. We have some liquid IV, some electrolytes on the boat. I'm gonna grab some of those packages for him, and then give them to him. And then hopefully, they're gonna have him just rehydrate and rest tonight, and see how things go in the morning, and then take it from there. If he's still feeling off, then they'll take him to Split and get him looked at, because there's no more ferries tonight. And the hospital said their helicopter wasn't running and stuff, so I don't know, a little sketchy, but I'm hoping he's okay. An ER doc looked at him as well, like an ER doc that's in our flotilla. He kind of, I guess, agreed.
The shore, why
I met up with the girls at a winery. The winery was actually an old Yugoslavian cave and military base that had been converted.
anymore? The dreams are not the same for me. Standing.
It turns out caves aren't just great for military complexes. Their constant temperature is perfect for wine.
Why you're on the open sea, cannot take this anymore. A certain shade of blue, but always remind me of you. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get through. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by.
Second round.
Second round, we got a white wine this time.
Do it. Cheers.
And I like how, at this tasting, it's like full glasses of wine. It's
I know.
Like a little, I hate going to tasting, they give you just like a little splash.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll Bobby down the hill after this sideways.
And this is 15% alcohol too. So
Yeah,
bottoms up.
King's
Good luck, everybody.
14.1.
Also, P.S. This was 22 euros a person.
Is that it, really?
Yes.
What is it?
And it's a unique wine too. I mean,
This
it's
is pretty
called
good.
Bugava Bela, something like that. It's interesting.
They're the
It kind
only-
of tastes like a cross between
The way she
like a Chardonnay and a like a Sauv Blanc. It's like a mix between it. It kind of tastes like that.
She was saying these grapes don't grow anywhere else.
Yeah.
They've never found this variety to grow anywhere else.
All right, well,
except
we
for
still
here.
have.
I actually really like it.
You should be a sommelier. Have you ever thought about that?
He could be. He'd be like stumbling to the table. I think you'd really like the wine I like.
Yeah.
Like, I just actually chugged the whole barrel in the back. My bad.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah.
The wine was pretty good, and I'm glad we visited. And after that, it was off to find the rest of our flotilla cruise for dinner.
Take this anymore. Cannot take this anymore. Cannot take this anymore.
It was back down to the water where we had dinner reservations at a cafe.
We have Bobby's favorite dish. It's a fish pate with 3 different types of fish. It's going to be red scorpion fish, and I don't remember the other two. Tuna.
And skate.
And skate.
But he
And
also
Bobby
has bread.
cannot wait to taste it.
I'm all over it.
Yeah.
And we got a very delicious rosé.
But you have
That looks good.
Cheers, guys. This is our
Cheers.
4th glass of wine.
Yes. Fourth glass.
It's like my 6th, but whatever.
Hi, welcome to dinner. Tonight I prepared us beef stew with some gnocchi on the side, and for them I prepared them snapper that was grilled and some garlic bread.
Yeah. So good.
And I also
Elena.
stocked
Thank
on
you.
these grapes for the rosé today, so you're welcome.
Thank you, Elena.
What did you do?
I'm eating the shit out of this. It's so good. That's what I did. My contribution is that I'm devouring it. And you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for that.
You made the reservation
I
of
took
the
a nap
winery.
today. and
Wait,
it was
I made the
great.
reservation.
The nap was amazing.
Okay, you made the reservation.
I made. No, I'm kidding. You made the reservation.
We spent the previous evening med-moored on the island of Vis. We had a lot on the agenda for the day, so after breakfast we got off the dock.
Plan for the day is we're going to go around the southeast side of the island here and check out the Green Cave, and then we're going to hang out, maybe raft up a little bit while we, till about noon or 1, waiting on the good wind to come in, and then we'll head about 30 miles to Lastovo. That's the plan anyway.
To get in the water because it's so freaking hot already, and
very
it's
hot
not
already.
even 10 a.m.
It was going to be a hot one, but it was less than an hour to our first destination where we could get cool.
Since you've been gone, I've been looking out for myself now. You told me it's over, yeah. I thought you meant stay so.
We caught a mooring ball at the Green Cave, which is in a national park, and the entrance fee was about €7 per person.
I never thought you'd leave me dry, out in the
We folded down the transom to get out our itty-bitty dinghy.
Opa, time to party.
Yeah, so there we go. I think we can fit all 5 of us on this thing.
Park rangers came by to collect the fee in cash. Unfortunately, the boat only came with a 2.3 horsepower motor.
There's no transmission or anything on it. When it's on, it's spinning, and if you want to go reverse, you just turn it around.
No way.
Its lightweight and small size made it pretty easy to handle, though.
What are we doing today?
It up.
Let's it up. Amanda? What are we doing today? Let's go! There's gonna be a lot of bleeping out in this video.
We headed in on our little dinghy to the cave. We had to turn the motor off once we got close to the cave and paddle. Several dinghies and paddleboards from our flotilla were already inside the cave. It's called the Green Cave because of the greenish light reflected into the cave.
It's a death trap, it's a suicide rap. You've gotta get out while we're young. 'Cause chance like us, maybe we were born to.
The clear water made it a great place to swim.
When you let me in, I wanna be your friend. I wanna guide your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs around these velvet hips and strap your hands across my engines. Together we could break this trap. We run to.
Although there were quite a few jellyfish and they did sting a little bit.
Oh, will you walk with me out on the wild? 'Cause baby, I'm a scared lonely rider, and I've gotta know how it feels. I wanna know love's wild, wanna know that love.
After about half an hour, we climbed back in the dinghy to head to the boat. You're only allowed an hour at a time on a mooring there, so we had to get off the mooring and head to our raft up spot.
All right, we just left the Green Cave and are gonna go raft up with the other boats, swim, hang out, kill a little time before we head to our next destination. We'll see you over there.
Thinking back on all those times.
It was only about 20 minutes around the corner to a spot we had picked out to raft up.
Come, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friend
Underway, I left the transom down so the girls could rinse off the salt water.
on myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change.
A few of the other boats were already there with their anchor set and a line ashore, so all we had to do was drop our anchor and back up next to it.
We're ready.
From the pettiness they turn on me, but now I am perfectly free to be me.
We were leading a flotilla of 6 boats with Navigar Yachting, so it's always a fun time to raft up.
Who I am now, no matter what they say. This is who I am. This is who I am now.
We secured the lines on our starboard side, and then another boat backed up on our port side.
They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue, 'cause this is me when I cut out all the shadows.
We made it! Hot. My feet are burning.
In a small frame, but I won't play your game anymore.
He just swam that line over there.
Yeah.
We got it all going here. Professionals.
Vibes cut me loose from the pettiness they turn on me, but now I am perfectly free to be me.
It's a beautiful sight having all the boats rafted up.
This is who I am.
A few of the other boats had professional captains on board that really made the whole process safe and easy.
This is who I am. This is who I am now.
I can't really think of much better than being rafted up in this beautiful water with a bunch of new friends. It was a pretty great way to spend the afternoon.
All right, we've got a nice little raft up here. We're about to get moving here in about 10 minutes. We got 30 miles to go that way. So, but kind of cool. Everybody just swimming, relaxing.
Some of the ladies were ready to show off their yoga skills, and I was pretty impressed.
So we are about to move the boats out of this little raft up. Let's see how we're gonna do it. Actually, I see Alina.
It's as simple as untying the lines one at a time to get out of the raft up.
You got my phone?
Some phones were left on opposite boats. Don't try this at home.
Where's mine? Here, you see that? Where's mine? Mike, hurry up.
Take this.
Good. Phones are gone. Thank you guys.
Separating. Very nice, guys. Very nice.
We're doing good.
Hey, girl, it's like, you know.
Bye, guys.
I don't want to say it, but.
Appreciate it.
Oh, hey, you got my toothpaste?
Oh yeah, throw the toothpaste.
It's all the way under.
Things were definitely heating up in the afternoon. It was a little over 3 hours to our destination. Unfortunately, the wind was pretty light and wasn't cooperating.
All right, guys, so we're gonna med more.
Four of our boats had reservations to med more on the dock, and the other two were getting mooring balls. By now, my crew is pretty experienced med mooring, and we're making it look easy.
Makes the dream work.
Alina picked up the sand line to run it forward and attach to a cleat, and Amanda threw in our stern lines.
Good job.
The sand line runs to a mooring block way out in front of the boat, so we attach it to our forward cleat to keep us off the dock. And then we pull our stern lines tight.
Give it all you.
And just like that, we're med moored. The other two boats in our flotilla caught mooring balls in the protected bay.
All right, so we are here. I don't even remember the name of the Lastovo, whatever the island's called. We are gonna have dinner right off the back of our boat here, kind of moored nicely. We do have a new crew member I need to introduce you to. So say hello, Annabelle.
Hey.
So Annabelle, tell us where you're from. What's your story? What's going on?
Oh my goodness. My story is I'm just traveling the world, just experiencing life to the fullest. That's why I'm here. And yeah, I've been living in Australia for about 6 years and just traveling Europe for a bit and just enjoying the good vibes only. That's the rule.
All right, well, welcome on board. I'm sure you've already made great friends with the girls, so you guys ready to go get some dinner?
We're gonna make her walk the plank first.
Yeah, we do. You do have to walk the plank.
Yeah, tomorrow we have to initiate her into the group.
Yeah.
We don't want to tell her what it is yet, but yeah. Initiation starts tomorrow.
Well, I wasn't gonna bring that up right now. You don't want to scare her off.
I know.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Annabelle was settling in nicely and already making friends.
Next time we'll do it intentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, y'all could have
I mean, it kind of black, like.
Yeah, we can pretend.
I like
Just
it.
edit in post. We'll match.
Okay.
We sort of did end up making her walk the plank to Passerelle to get on land. The mooring fee was discounted if we ate at the restaurant that owned the dock, so we were more than game. All the Flotilla crews headed to the restaurant for dinner. I'm not complaining about a view like that, and the food was really good.
All right, guys, cheers.
Cheers.
It's not quite 9 o'clock. Most of the rest of the fleet, there's a couple of boats still on moorings, but most of the guys already got a head start because I don't even know how to say the town. It starts with a K, but we got to be there by 1 because
They heard it was first come, first serve, so they wanted to boot Bobby out.
Yeah, make sure we don't get a spot. So yeah, we're gonna get moving now. We got the shore power disconnected. We're gonna get the lines off. You ready to go get the sand line up there?
Yes.
So is this the sand line?
My crew helped release the lines, and I motored away from the dock. The conditions were looking good to get in some sailing.
Bye, Lastovo. It's been real. It's been fun, and I'm sorry that we couldn't pronounce your name correctly. We're on our way. So 2-hour sail over to Korcula or Korcula or something along those lines. Sorry, Croatia, it's not intentional.
The wind was about 15 knots, so I turned into the wind to raise the mainsail. The electric winches made short work of it. After bearing away from the wind, I looked up to see one of the reefing lines had caught under the boom and was pulling down on the main. This is something I was going to have to fix. Of course, the first thing I had to do was figure out how to fix it. I had to turn back into the wind and lower the mainsail so that I had some slack on the reefing line and pull it free of the main. With the line cleared, I pulled the main back up. Bearing away, we were ready to unfurl the Genoa. Amanda eased out on the furling line while I pulled in on the sheet. A few moments later, we were sailing. We had 15 knots of true wind speed and we're making 6.5 speed over ground.
First time I've really been sailing in a while. It's nice. I mean, we've sailed a couple other times on this trips, but there wasn't a whole lot of wind, so we're only doing like 3 or 4 knots or less. Now we're doing 6.5, 7 knots on 15 knots of breeze. Pretty nice. You guys enjoying the sail?
Oh, very much so.
Everybody looks pretty relaxed. So.
When the wind's up to 15 knots, it's a little sketchy flying the drone, but my 10-foot pole on my 360 camera makes a pretty good view.
She was a winner, started working at the diner. It serves as a reminder to count your blessings, cause this town ain't fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, that's the truth. How they coming for you.
After a couple of hours of sailing, we pulled down the sails to motor in.
Big up Battolini, Mini, Money, Mo, and Flower, you're the chosen one.
The town dock didn't take reservations, so we had to get there early enough to make sure we got us a good spot to Medmore.
Watch is right and sail, Schwartz is gone.
Alina dropped the anchor and we backed up to the dock.
So the air conditioner's not working because it's not getting raw water. You know, when you heel over, sometimes you get like, you know, some hydrolock in the water line. So it's not a big deal. I just need to it won't take very long to fix. I just have to, number one, I gotta find where the toolkit is. I don't know.
Sure, there's one around here somewhere.
Yeah.
It took me longer to find the toolkit than it did to fix the problem. You just have to let some water back into the line.
Let's go to the beach.
It is, what is it?
It's beer 30!
It is beer 30. I got one right here. So yeah, we have all 6 boats. So there are 7 boats in the flotilla, but one decided to do the first half on their own. So we have 6 boats here on the dock that are all ours. It was a bit of a mess getting in. The poor captain wasn't the friendliest guy, so it just kind of made things difficult. But yeah, but we are gonna head into Old Town, have lunch, and the girls are gonna go to the beach, I believe. After that, I've got to work, so let's go, guys. So it's very much an Italian thing, and it's very close to Italy, so I'm assuming it's a Croatian thing too. It seems to me people are very quick to start yelling here. Like, they're not upset really, and they're not like trying to be mean. They just are quick to yell at people, and then immediately after, like, okay, fun, haha, whatever. But the problem is that there's a difference of culture. So they're quick to yell at each other and quick to get over it and fine, right? So, but as Americans, somebody yells at you, you generally, like, we got problems, you know what I mean? And so when an Italian or a Croatian yells at you, a lot of Americans don't understand that that's just their culture. They're not like trying to start a fight with you. And so it leads to issues. So that's kind of what we had earlier. With not just, you know, with, yeah.
It was about a 10-minute walk into town to find some lunch. We found a cafe right on the water.
All right, guys. Cheers.
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 good beer right there. San Cervello. Pretty good. So, all right, nice little lunch. A couple of us are going back to the boat. I got to work. You have to work. The ladies are going to go to the beach and do some shit.
We're gonna.
If we don't ever see this footage, it's because I gave the camera to one of them to go film, and then they lost the camera. So don't lose the camera.
Camera for camera.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, all right. You want another GoPro? Don't up.
All right, bet.
All right.
Bye, Mom and Dad. Have fun. Ooh. What are we gonna do? All right, guys, we're on the way to the beach. Lavanya.
The group called a taxi and found a beach club about 15 minutes away. They splurged and got a cabana to spend the afternoon. It wasn't long until the drinks were flowing. It looked like a beautiful spot.
Ashley's interrupting my photo shoot right now.
I mean, I have to.
Alina's photo shoot wasn't the only entertainment. The beach club had some entertainers as well.
So right now, I am trying to get everyone to go back to the boat and be a responsible human being.
Wait, now make it sexy. Make it sexy.
They
Make it
want to
sexy.
straight at dinner.
Ashley is almost come out. That's why.
We're almost there. Look at this.
Yes. Like James Bond, like behind.
Yeah, we're almost. That's a damage of 5 of us. So I'm trying to get the taxi right now and be responsible, and no one cares.
Yeah, but
Good job, good job. You're doing great.
Should I restart this? We think the taxi's upstairs. They said 15 minutes. We're crossing our fingers. They're going to be there in 5. And when we get back, everyone has to act like they're stumbling drunk, legitimately. And then we're going to act like we're like, what camera? We don't. Oh my God.
Oh, we lost the
and
camera?
I'm going to point at Annabelle. All right.
You were supposed to be
and
in
I'm going to
charge.
be like, Annabelle, do you have the camera? And you're going to be like, no, I thought you had it.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be like,
And then I'm going to be like, no, wait, no, you said you had it. And then you'll be like, oh, you said.
I'll get.
All right, bet. So let's see how this goes.
Hey, we gotta
See how
go.
this goes.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Grab his hand.
Somehow the crew managed to make their way back to the boat just in time for sunset. The fleet of all 6 boats in our flotilla were on the dock. We were all lined up together and it was fun hanging out. Croatia really is just a gorgeous place to sail.
All right, on our way to dinner here in Korcula or something. I don't know. Hard to say.
We have to start figuring out how to say these names.
Yeah.
Korcula.
That one sounds right.
Korcula.
The ladies are running a little late. We were trying to get an Uber, but of course no Uber's available, so we have to walk. No big deal. We were planning on walking, but
Korcula.
We were convinced by someone that we could Uber, and then
And
it was a no-go.
yeah. So we're walking.
Most of the boats in the flotilla made reservations right on the water.
Choke deep.
Choke deep.
Cheers! Hi, this is Sailing Doodles, and this is our second glass of wine.
Oh, we already killed a Tito's bottle today.
This is my first.
Yeah, I think they had fun at the beach bar.
I don't know if it's even edible. All right, we gotta talk to the chef.
We had spent the night with the other 5 boats in our flotilla on the town dock of Korčula in Croatia.
All right, we're getting moving this morning. I could check, make sure everybody's on board. I'm not sure. There's a couple of mine seen this morning. So we're about to get moving, and we got about 4.5 hours of motoring today into the wind, get back to this Hvar, where we are going to raft up in a cool little bay and you know, do all that stuff. So everybody's getting moving. It's about 7 a.m.
With the boats to our starboard clearing the dock, it was time to leave.
All right, Miss Amanda, you can handle the anchoring duties if you'd like.
Okay, just scream real loud at me.
Okay.
My crew released the stern lines while Amanda pulled up on the anchor, and we were free of the dock.
Yeah, so we're missing one. Alina is on somebody else's boat. I'm not sure, so I guess she's gonna be on that boat all morning. It's her birthday, so.
We were down one crew member who fell asleep on another boat that left before us. Most of the crew was moving a little slowly from having partied a little too hard the night before. Not long after we left the dock, the crew went back to sleep.
All right, we've been moving for a little over 2 hours right now. I think all the girls seem to be down for the count. I think they stayed up late and went partying, so everybody's asleep. I'm just kind of hanging out up here. Not too bad though. Unfortunately, you know, we're going straight into the wind, and there's only 5 knots of breeze out here, and we're going straight into it, so it is what it is. But we still have a little over, right around 2 hours to go. We did lose one crew member. She, I don't know, fell asleep on another boat, and they didn't know. I think she fell asleep in their extra cabin. They didn't know she was on the boat, and they left. So she is stuck on that boat until we get there. But about halfway, maybe a little over.
Most people get around the islands by high-speed ferries like these. The crew finally roused as we got close to our destination, a little island just outside of Hvar in Croatia. We were getting set to raft up all 6 boats in our flotilla. Amanda's job was to let out the anchor as we backed up to the other boats that were already rafted up.
We're here, we're lit, it's a birthday party, let's go.
Let's go!
Lost Doodle. I didn't mean to. I got drunk and fell asleep.
You can do whatever you want on your birthday.
I don't want to talk about the Jaeger shots. They're making me cringe right now. Dude, have you not met Bill?
Damn. No, I did, yeah. I thought they were just rumors.
Oh no.
Happy birthday. It's ready for shots, yeah?
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
All right, here, I mean.
We're back. I'm finally back on the boat.
Come more towards me. Spin it this way. There you go. All right, now straight back. Easy. Easy on the throttle, easy. All right. Straight back. All right. Now spin it a little. Hang on, let me get on here. Ah, wait. Don't go forward yet. Okay. All right, yeah, back. Back. Kind of spin it a little bit more for a minute until we can get this in tight, and then we'll spin it the other way. So bring your stern around like that a little bit. Easy. Now back straight up. All right. Reverse port, forward starboard. Hold it tight. All right, stop. All right, now back full, or back, just back straight. Okay.
Nice.
Ready up here yet?
Yeah, good. You can get it.
Oh, nice. Good time.
Nice job.
Snatched her face by a rope today. It went around his neck and like choked him, and he was like, "Whoa!"
You got lassoed.
It was the third time too, so it was like we still didn't catch it. Two of us missed it, and it just wrapped around his neck.
Teamwork.
Yes.
Go team.
Go team.
It didn't take long, and we had all 6 boats rafted up. One of the best parts about cruising in the Med is Med mooring in this beautiful water. This was a beautiful spot with lots of boat traffic. It's easy to see why this is such a popular spot. We pulled out our dinghy so that we could head in for lunch.
Plan is we're all going to the beach bar, grab some food, chill out on the beach, play in the water and all that. And then I think we're just going to spend the night here and then maybe go back there for dinner or something tonight. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Having a fun little raft up. Everyone's on a good vibe. The best day.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers.
Need my drink up there.
We loaded up on our tiny little dinghy to head ashore to the beach bar for lunch. Our dinghy didn't move too fast, but we weren't going too far. We tied up to the dinghy dock and headed in. It was a cute little beach bar and pretty busy. Most of the other Flotilla crews were already there. Boat Captain Dino was bringing us shots for his birthday.
Dino, Angelina, what do you
My
tell?
birthday, guys.
What do you tell?
My birthday.
What do you tell Sailing Doodles now?
Sailing Doodles.
What do you tell him?
I'm Bobby White now.
All right, guys. So, hey, first off, I want to thank all the local captains for their local knowledge. We couldn't get it done without you guys. And happy birthday to the man himself, Dino.
Thank you.
Thank you to. What's that?
And Alina.
Oh, and Alina. My bad.
Wait, it's your birthday?
I'm leaving.
You know what? It's not even his birthday, so it's even worse.
Yeah. And Alina, happy birthday as well.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad to know we didn't leave you behind on the dock this morning. You were on.
It didn't slow him down at all.
Yeah, it did slow down. But to the rest of you guys, thanks for coming out. It's been great so far. There's more of them back up here. And, you know, thanks for coming out. And let's do it again sometime. Cheers!
We had a great time at the beach bar, hanging out with our Flotilla's crew made up of our viewers and patrons.
You guys have a treehouse. How was the treehouse up here?
It's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
This is like a unique place. Pretty interesting place.
It really is.
So, the Aperol Spritz, how is it? It's good. Yeah. Sometimes they make either too much Aperol or too little. This is a pretty good mix.
Too much bitter.
Yeah, sometimes it's too bitter and you're like, ah. Yeah, this is a good mix. So. All right, well, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
We don't have our drinks yet.
Yeah, well. Tanya, Mamoto is the name of this bar. Mamoto? Mamoto?
Mamato?
Mamoto. This is some of the best food we've had in Europe. No, it's great. It's a beach bar here in Croatia. Not too bad. This steak was amazing.
Really great steak. Really great bar. Really great scenery. Really great vibe. See, look at the steak.
Where?
Oh, it's great.
Yes, it's like 20 and up.
So you guys gonna be ready in 3?
Nobody's had any shots today. We're so sober. Everybody's like really sober.
We're drinking water, only water.
Yeah. We're healthy. We're on a health kick.
Healthy diet.
Yeah. Our little clown car.
I mean, nobody wants a small dinghy,
It's
but
a little short.
it's a little short, a little unbalanced.
But did you see the other guy's little dinghy over here?
I mean, it's short, but at least it's fat.
They say that comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah, that's
They do
it.
say that.
Really, really tiny dinghy earlier.
No transmission on this thingy. It's either well, I guess it. When you give it throttle, it's gone, but you got to turn the motor around to get moving.
We were headed back to the boat to enjoy some more of the warm Mediterranean Sea. Back on the boats, it was time to cool off in the Mediterranean Sea. It really doesn't get much better. A beautiful day, a beautiful place, hanging out with a bunch of other sailors. We spent the rest of the afternoon playing in the water.
All right, nice night on the raft up. How was it?
I thought it was great. You and I kind of took it easy.
Yeah, we had a movie night. The rest of the gang went out and partied late, I'm sure.
They had so much fun though.
Yeah.
Night swimming and cocktails, the whole shebang.
So we're having breakfast now. It's more like a brunch. So we're starting to dismantle the raft up. So our shorelines are being disconnected right now. So we need to get our dinghy in.
The dinghy that comes with this boat is pretty small and only has a 2.3 horsepower motor, but at least that makes it light and easy to carry around. With the dinghy put away, it was time to get moving.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab the bow line and the anchor.
Amanda untied us from the boat next to us and then pulled in on the anchor as we drifted away.
We got that done.
Bye, Raft Tub.
No, this is a great group of people.
Yeah. Like, across the whole flotilla. Like, our crew is great, but then we also ended up with, like, really wonderful flotilla folks.
The conditions were good for sailing as we motored out of the bay, so we turned into the wind and raised the mainsail. The electric winch made short work of raising the main, and I checked that the main was under the proper tension. Bearing away from the wind, it was time to roll out the jib.
So we're close hauled. I mean, like, so this, like, probably the cats won't be able to sail because, like, we're in monohull. We can point into the wind, so we're 50 degrees apparent to the wind. We could probably tighten it up a little bit if we need to, but that's about the most cats can sail. They can't go into the wind much. That's the benefit of having a monohull. But we're not going real fast. We're only doing 4 knots, but it's only like 10 miles, so just chill out. All right.
It's a nice, peaceful sail.
Yeah.
It really doesn't get much better than sailing in flat seas. I think overall I prefer sailing a catamaran, but in the Med, I prefer sailing a big monohull. In the Med, you don't have the big ocean swells coming in from hundreds of miles away, so it feels a little bit less rolly than it would normally be. And the slimmer width of a monohull makes it easier to find some mooring spots. A great day and a nice spot to relax in the shade of the mainsail. The wind gradually picked up and so did our speed, hitting 7 knots speed over ground. I like having the folding transom on this boat. It's a great spot to relax and kick your feet in the water. Before we pulled into the bay at our destination, we pulled down the sails. We were catching a mooring ball.
here we are. We need to get a ferry though booked for Miss Judith.
Oh yeah.
She has a flight home tonight. So.
Yeah.
We'll book that right now, and then we'll see about where the party is. Let's do it.
Perfect.
The rest of the flotilla fleet pulled in right behind us. A couple of the other catamarans rafted up close to shore. This was going to be our last night out on the water as we had to return the boats to the marina the next day.
We're gonna head in and go to lunch.
We launched our tiny little dinghy to head into shore. Some of our other flotilla crews had the right idea, floating in the water.
I feel like I'm basically in the water. Hi!
Seven's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing is a color, a loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. 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 What in the world can make a brown-eyed girl turn blue?
We pulled into the restaurant dock to head in for lunch.
Thing I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la. She's got the look.
It was a beautiful spot right on the water.
She's got the look. Swaying through the band, moving like a hammer. She's a miracle man. Loving is the ocean, kissing is the wet sand. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look.
So what we did is, he came up, he's like, would you like me to just surprise you with food and drink? We're like, okay.
Love it.
So we're trying local
You like
stuff.
decorations that way. I do.
It wasn't a bad place to spend the afternoon, but soon we headed back to the boat to get cleaned up, ready for dinner.
She's a juvenile scam, never was a quitter, tasting like a raindrop. She's got the look. And she goes,
All 6 boats were having a group meal together at the restaurant to celebrate a successful flotilla.
All right, guys. Cheers to you.
Which one are we cheersing? White or red?
Whatever one you want. All right, guys. I want to say thank you guys for coming out to the Sailing Doodles Flotilla. It's been a lot of fun having you. You know, these things are always great. Some great friends always meet up on the flotillas. I know you guys came to like one of the first one down there, and they're still coming here every year. And some of you other guys, I see you a lot of as well. So Can't thank you enough for coming. It's been a lot of fun as always. And you know what? The next one, I don't know. We'll see what it is. But cheers to you guys. Thanks for coming out.
If you'd like to become a patron, you can get first dibs on the next Flotilla, which will be early spring in the Caribbean.
Hello. Oh, I know, I'm sweaty. It's so hot here.
After dinner, we headed back to the boats that were rafted up for a late night party.
Everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la. She's got the look.
Nice night on anchor here. We got to take the boat back to the marina today. You want to help her with the mooring lines?
Yeah, I was making sure glass wasn't gonna fall.
Most charter companies in Europe make you bring the boat back the evening before your charter ends, so we had to head to the marina. But first, we were going to make a stop in Milna for lunch.
All right, we are going into town, and we were going to taxi, but we heard it was just easier to go by boat. Apparently, it's a 5-minute car ride, 28-minute walk, but this way we're going about half an hour in the direction we'd be going anyway. And, you know, we'll be there when we get there. We'll be there when we be there. We'll get there when we get there.
Either way, it was about 30 minutes around to the town of Milna.
So apparently all of these boats are waiting on the dock, and that isn't convenient. I don't think we're gonna end up docking here.
What do you think's gonna happen? I think we're probably gonna dock somewhere else. It's a little Croatia week. We've bumped into them a couple of times, and yeah, every time it's just absolutely packed. And I hope they're having fun, but not fun if you're waiting like an hour to dock.
For sure.
It turns out all these boats were actually waiting on the fuel dock, so the town dock actually had some space available. One of the other boats in our flotilla was already there, so we decided just to side tie onto them rather than having to bed more. With the boat secured, we headed down the dock to find some lunch.
To our last day in Croatia.
Last day. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, had a nice little lunch and a few beers with some of the other flotilla members. Now we're gonna get off their, we're side tied to them, so we'll get off their boat so they can all head back. We're heading back to the marina.
I'm making us all vodka lemonade.
We were getting on a plane the next day and couldn't take the booze with us, so of course we did our best to finish it off. I think I have the best looking bartenders in the Mediterranean.
All right, cheers guys to the last day.
wind was really blowing, so once we cleared the island, we turned into the wind to raise the sails.
It's the perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm
After bearing away, we rolled out the jib and the boat started flying.
all the stress and doubt. Yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be.
This is a Beneteau First 53, which is their performance line of yachts, and this boat was really performing. We were doing 8.5 to 9 knots.
7 golden hour like a boss. And they say, yo, guess you got.
We were heeled over about 25 degrees.
Oh, yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher. Got no time for never. Only spending cheddar. Wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company.
We were screaming over the water.
To their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete. Oh, I want this to stay. Please don't go away. Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break.
Eventually, the wind picked up over 20 knots, so I had to reef the sails. The ladies were enjoying their last day out on the water.
Yeah, I can't say no when I'm this free. Don't wanna go home or I can't sleep. Weather's so nice, only got good vibes. Yeah, we here chillin' in paradise. Sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't.
As we got closer to the marina, we pulled down the sails to head into the fuel dock.
All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today.
It was pretty busy. There were about 20 other boats trying to get fuel at the same time.
What do you guys think? Should I throw or film?
Ashley filmed for us while we moored to the dock. I think Amanda and Ashley were trying to distract the rest of the boats by dancing so we could get into the fuel dock first.
Do it synchronized. That's it.
It's different, no?
Where is the sand? Oh, it's over there.
There we go.
Professional. You're a witness of professional.
Good job, Bobby. Pro right here.
I was actually impressed by how efficient the fuel dock staff were.
Struggle with this at times.
And you always want to go to the far side of the cleat first.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, if you do it the other way, you can lock yourself into the cleat accidentally. Where you can't, it's hard to untie.
Sometimes I just glitch. I don't know. Like, I do those knots all the time, and then sometimes I just
there's a glitch.
Can't do it.
So once again, I have led the team, and we keep doing a very smooth job every time I lead the team. So
Ashley's our coach.
It didn't take long to fill both our diesel tanks.
it's something.
High five.
High five.
Good job. We'll see you later. Bye.
We had to move the boat around to the other side of the marina and our slip.
Some like crowd dances.
Yeah.
Anything to say?
some people just have it and others don't. So, no, I'm kidding. I can't do this as well as Ashley can, but at least I was able to help.
I did all the work and Amanda just,
I just wasn't feeling up to the task, so I let Ashley do most of the work today, and I figured I would just sit back and hang out.
Figured if any day I were to do anything, today's the day. Besides being the leader.
Yeah, you didn't want to show people that you could work really hard until the last day so that no one would call on you.
Exactly.
Ashley was like spending more effort and energy pretending she couldn't help. She was like, oh, like, you don't want me to do anything.
I'll just mess it up.
I'll let the professionals handle it. And then at the end, she's like, we are headed to dinner, and
what are we gonna do? I'm just kidding. I think we're all ready to have a little slow, relaxing.
I refuse to be hungover on this flight tomorrow.
Dude, I can't do it again. That was a struggle last week.
I saw Alina almost die on a flight, and ever since then,
I can't. I don't even think I'm drinking. Yeah, I can't.
Let's go.
Made it. I'm so scared.
We had a great week sailing in Croatia, and we were ready for one last meal with our Flotilla cruise.
Did you wrong? I'll make it right, you'll see. Back to my arms. I would give anything if you would give your love to me.
All right, guys, our last night.
Absolutely.
Cheers. Doesn't get much better right here on the water. Last day here, about to head home, so getting the boat kind of tidied up. You know, you don't have to like clean it properly, but you know, kind of get all the towels in one place. Ooh, that's fogging up. A little humid today. We had a great time in the boat. The boat sails really well, so you know, Navigar does have some more performance boats. You know, really enjoyed this boat a lot more than the Dufour we had in Italy. Just more spacious inside. That boat had 6 cabins, had too many cabins and not enough heads, and everything's really tight and packed. So didn't enjoy that one much, and it creaked like a madman. This thing, there's no creaking. We enjoyed the boat. The only 2 downsides of the boat really is that I wish there was a seating area in the back. I think it'd be really easy to put down a little folding seat here in the back so you can sit in the back and monitor the boat as you go. And then the only other thing is the main sheet's a bit in the way, but you know, it's a performance boat, so that's what they're doing. And I would prefer a little bit different main sheet. I like a double main sheet line, like one on each side. I'd rather have 2 main sheets on one side. You can pull it down and let it out at the same time. You just get better sail shape control. But you know, it is what it is. But all right, I'm gonna pack up the camera because we got to get to the airport.
We had a great time on our sailing adventure in Croatia, and I want to thank you so much for following along with us and watching this video. We really can't do this without your viewership and your patronage. It would really help us out a lot if you'd click that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments below what you think of this longer format. And if you're really enjoying the videos, please consider becoming a patron. For only a few dollars a month, you can really help support the channel.